Welcome this lovely lady. The offspring of a heavy metal god, this ambitious starlet loves Marilyn Monroe, Polly Pocket dolls, and believes tattoos should be seen at all times. Please give it up for Kelly Osbourne.
Good, we missed you back home.
Oh, thank you for saying
so
that.
much we do. It's not. I used to see you every day, and now it's like.
But look at my lovely apartment.
It's lovely.
Isn't it nice? And we caught up on Saturday night. We went out for a nice night out. And Kelly and I ended up in a limo, which is the tackiest form of transportation known to man.
We got stuck in the rain, and it was really, really cacking it down. So we decided that the only way we could get a taxi was to get in this limo, and the guy made us pay him $60 to go 3 streets. Yes. Yes, we got rinsed basically by a taxi man. I say taxi man, a limo driver. It was really weird. Why is there limos in New York City just pull up and we're like, hi, you want a ride? I don't know. It was all very peculiar. Nothing was questioned. We just sat in the back just chatting as if it was a bus or something. Out of all of our friends, who do you like the best? Am I your favourite? God, way to put me on the spot. I have my female friends, I would say yes. Yeah! But you know you won't beat Omar. No, Kelly's got a lovely friend called Omar. Okay, this is very in, isn't it? Are you happy to be back on MTV? I am. It's kind of like your home. It's really strange. I walked in, I didn't recognise anything, and everything has changed so much, but it's so cool. It is good. Yeah. Do you miss having a reality show and people having cameras in your face 24/7? No. That must have been so weird growing up with that kind of... At the time, I didn't think it was weird at all, but now I really, really do. And it kind of, when you grow up, you kind of realise that the things I cared about then, I don't care about now. And I created so much drama for myself. Is there anything you regret kind of saying or doing on that? I used to watch it before I knew you. I'd be like, yeah, cool. Saying, well, you live and you learn, so I don't really regret anything that I said. But I do regret not being as mentally present as I wish I could have. I see. Very well put. What's your favourite thing to do when you're in New York City? Besides shopping, I would say walking around, because, you know, when you're in London, you know how we just stick to the same little places. Yeah. And when you're in New York, you can walk the whole of New York in one day if you really wanted to. Yeah, you'd be very tired if you did it. But every time you can walk down the same street a million times and always see something new, and I think that's great. Can you walk the streets of New York, or do people kind of recognise you all the time and hound you for photos, etc.? I don't really care. I just do my own thing. And do they ever mistake you for anyone else? Or like you were saying the other day, she was telling me this all the time. Has anyone ever told you that you look just like, now I don't mean to be insulting, but just a much younger and prettier, lot skinnier version of Kelly Osbourne? And I'm like, thank you so much. Anyway, so you're in love with a lovely male model now. Yeah. A very famous male model, Luke Worrell. There he is. They are together. I like that you've got matching haircuts. Was that deliberate? No. No, it was not. And I look like a bloody Q-tip. What happened? I went... Because I always decided that when I do decide to get married, which is going to be in a few years, that I want to have long hair again. And I promised my dad I would have long blonde hair again like I did when I was little. Yeah. And I went and decided to go blonde. And it was going really well. It was platinum. It was to here. And then the lady said it was too yellow. So she put a toner on it and came back, and my hair had fallen out. It fell off? I had that much hair. Yikes. Not fun. Did you hit her in the face? No, I cried. And all I said to her was, I look like a Thundercat. Oh, Thundercats are hoes. They are pretty cool. And I just couldn't handle it, so then I was like, I'm going home. And then Luke and my dad laughed at me for about a month because I looked like one of those babies that you had to get the ears pierced to prove that it's a girl. Oh, God. It's a good look on you, though, so you're rocking it. You are, it's good. Would you ever do a reality show with Luke? Why do I want to exploit my relationship? Oh, good answer. I don't know. I mean, look at, in the past, I think my mum and dad are the only ones that have actually stayed married throughout reality history. Yeah, you're right. There is a married and have not cheated on each other, so it's kind of like... Yeah, but maybe they're at a later stage as well in their relationship. It was more like the family, as opposed to a lot of the reality shows now have kind of focused on newlyweds, and, well, there's newlyweds. Yeah. That's all there was. How tired are you of people asking you when you're going to get married?
Well, it's just a bit stupid, really, because as if I'm going to tell a reporter, well, actually, I'm getting married in 2 weeks at 3 o'clock. I'll send you your invitation.
Yeah, you can come by.
Just like, I would never do that. To me, it's something that's really personal and private. There's enough about me that everyone knows. They don't need to know anymore.
When you do get married, are you going to have a big white wedding with unicorn, unicorn horse-drawn carriages, etc.?
No. Basically, we have a friend that got married on a unicorn, which was just a white horse with a unicorn head. They stuck to it.
It's kind of fun. Yeah. Well, yeah, would you have a low-key situation? Just kind of a beach wedding?
I don't like the beach.
You don't like the beach?
No, I don't like having sand. I don't go in the sun. Right. Look at me. I'm like albino. It's not.
How did you live in LA, though? That's like constant sun.
Well, it's weird because I never really went outdoors during that time in my life, really.
Just stayed in the cave.
I stayed at home and then went from place to place. I wasn't really outside very much.
And so now you're living back in London permanently? Mm-hmm. Nice. That's pretty good. Now, let's talk about your hair, because you've had a lot of different hairstyles. You've been dabbling.
I'm dreading the pictures that you're going to show me.
I've got a collection of pictures to show you. Let's talk through the looks. Here's the first one. It's brown hair. You've got extensions there, no? Or is that your real hair?
No.
You've got very thick hair.
Yeah, I do have very thick hair. It's my hair to about the chin and then extensions.
Are you happy with this look?
No.
Why not?
First of all, I look like I'm smelling poo. Do you know what it is?
Oh, you're meant to look at this one. Sorry, I misguided you.
That look is not me. I'm not that kind of girl that has luscious hair with extensions and glossy lips.
This is the next one. This is the, how recently was this? This was a few years ago.
I was 16.
16, wowza. It's a nice one, the bright pink. It's before...
Yeah. Then it was cool.
It was good. It was punky. Yeah. You had the whole thing going on. There's another one we've got. The black and the red.
That was actually pink, but it looks red in that picture. Okay. I don't know. I think I might have been hanging out with Tony and Guy salon people too much. It just doesn't look...
I see. So I would have been let loose. This is a nice one, the spike situation.
I call it the insecurity mohawk because I was trying to prove to the world, even though I'm famous, I'm still tough. It was that stage in my life, like trying to prove the more black eyeliner I wear, the moodier I really am, and just...
You were going through... Yeah, well, you were a teenager. That's the way it goes. OK, well, we'll be back in a minute with Kelly, but it's time for a break now.
Next, relationship advice from Kelly Osbourne, and later, a performance